Welcome to day 24 of the 30-day holiday video challenge. Today we're making a super yummy Snickerdoodle cheesecake. Hi there foodie friends, my name is Carly and welcome to my channel Adventures in Yum. Before we get into today's video, I have a passion for learning about creating and trying new foods, drinks, and especially desserts. If you want to join me on my yummy adventures, and especially during this challenge, then please make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that you'll know when I upload new videos every week. Now, let's dive into today's video. First, we're making the special ingredient for this cheesecake, the caramelized white chocolate. We start by adding our white chocolate to a sheet tray lined with either a silicone mat or parchment paper. We then bake this at 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 121 degrees Celsius. Every 10 minutes, we remove the pan from the oven and stir the white chocolate around to ensure even melting and that none of it burns. This process takes quite a while, but I like to multitask and just work on other projects while this bakes. After many rounds of stirring and baking, we eventually get to this nice caramelized color. If you have the willpower, you can caramelize it even more than this, but even I give up at a certain point so I can move on to other things. We're setting that aside for now while we work on the cheesecake base. For the cheesecake, we're starting with the graham cracker crust. To 2 cups or 240 grams of graham cracker crumbs, we add a half cup or 100 grams of granulated sugar and a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon. We give that a quick whisk and then add 1 stick or a half a cup or 110 grams of melted unsalted butter. We mix that together until everything is well combined. To prepare our 10-inch springform pan, we're spraying it with non-stick cooking spray. You don't have to line the springform pan with parchment paper like I'm doing here, it was just something that I was trying out. We then pour the graham cracker mixture into the pan and press the mixture into a flat layer on the bottom of the pan and slightly up the sides. We bake the crust at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius for approximately 10 minutes, and then we let that cool while we prepare the cheesecake base. To start our cheesecake batter, we add 2 8-ounce or 224 gram packages of room temperature cream cheese and 1 cup or 200 grams of granulated sugar to a large mixing bowl. We combine them either by hand whisking or with a hand mixer on a low speed. Once everything is just starting to combine, we use a hand mixer on medium, high, or high speed to whip these ingredients for about 3 to 5 minutes to make a light and fluffy mixture. We then add 1 cup or about 240 grams of sour cream and whip those ingredients on medium or medium-high speed until well combined. We then add 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and mix until well combined. Next, we add 4 room temperature eggs one at a time to the batter and mix until just combined. We then add 1 cup or about 6 ounces or 168 grams of the melted caramelized white chocolate and mix until just combined. We pour the batter into the pan and use a rubber spatula to make sure the top is nice and smooth. We place the springform pan on a piece of heavy-duty aluminum foil and then fold the sides up to completely wrap the sides in foil. We bake this at 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 163 degrees Celsius for approximately 75 to 90 minutes or until the center is completely set. For best results, place it in a water bath, but as you'll be able to tell from my finished cheesecake, it'll still turn out really well without the water bath. We let the cheesecake completely cool before proceeding to our final step. Before we finish this cheesecake, if you're getting value out of this video, then please make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified about my latest video. We're then piping 12 dollops of stabilized whipped cream using a piping bag fitted with a Wilton 1M piping tip. We make sure that they're spaced as evenly as possible around the cheesecake. This next part is optional, but highly recommended. We're topping each of the dollops with homemade Snickerdoodle truffles. If you want to see how to transform some of that caramelized white chocolate into these delicious truffles, make sure to check out my Snickerdoodle truffle blog post that's linked in the description. As always, enjoy! You can also find this Snickerdoodle cheesecake on my website, adventuresinyum.net. The link is in the description below. Make sure to come back tomorrow for day 25 because we're making something savory. If you're interested in checking out some of the products that I used in this video, please make sure to check out the video description below for their Amazon links. Thank you so much for joining me today, foodie friends. I'll see you next time for another holly jolly yummy adventure.